Good afternoon. My name is Giselle Rodriguez, and I am one of this afternoon's honored graduates. High school graduation is an important milestone, and it is the desire of Amarillo ISD for our graduation ceremony to be a positive and memorable experience for graduates and their families. With this in mind, we ask that you do not use artificial noisemakers and please avoid prolonged cheers and whistles for your graduates. Graduates have worked hard for this day, and every family would like to hear their graduate's name called. Thank you for helping make this a very special day for the 2023 graduating class of Tascosa High School. La graduación de la escuela secundaria es un acontecimiento importante y por eso, Distrito Escolar Independiente de Amarillo desea que la ceremonia de graduación sea una experiencia positiva y memorable para los graduantes y sus familias. Por tanto, le pedimos que no usen ningún generador artificial de ruido y que eviten aclamaciones y silbidos prolongados. Los estudiantes han trabajado duro para llegar a este día y a cada familia le gustaría escuchar el nombre de estudiante. Gracias por ayudarnos a hacer hoy un día muy especial para la clase de graduación del 2023 de Tascosa High School. Gracias.
Good job, Giselle. Good job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and thank you for being here, and thank you for being so patient this evening. It turned out to be a gorgeous evening, and I think anytime you graduate with the rain and a rainbow and the beautiful night, that this is going to be a good sign. If you know your kids like I know your kids, they wouldn't have it any other way. I am Brett Beasley, principal of Tascosa High School. Our senior class has worked hard to prepare for this ceremony and that properly celebrates this momentous occasion. Your support of their efforts will be appreciated. Please remain seated for the processional. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and join our graduates for the presentation of colors by Tascosa's very own Naval Junior ROTC, and please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. And now join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic that stands one nation, under God, liberty. Class of 2023, you may be seated. Parents, you may be seated. As we head into this Memorial Day weekend, we want to take the opportunity to honor those that have served. Please turn your eyes to the video board as we honor Thomas Creek.
For more than a century in Amarillo ISD, students have come and gone. Their stories linger, filling the halls of our schools and writing a history we proudly call ours. Here, history is alive. Your stories, those stories, are the stuff of legends. But none are more legendary than the life and legacy of Lance Corporal Thomas E. Creek. In early 1968, the 17-year-old from Paladuro High School enlisted in the Marine Corps, eager to support his country. Growing up, Tom was known to be cool and courageous. Tom's family says he just had a good heart, and his life was proof of that. A job driving an ice cream truck. It didn't last long. Tom was known to give away ice cream to kids who couldn't pay. A roofing job that might have ended in tragedy when Tom's brother slipped. But Tom reached out, grabbing his brother before he could fall. And at age 18, Tom gave his life for his country.
Mr. and Mrs. Ross F. Creek, Sr., I deeply regret to confirm that your son, Lance Corporal Thomas E. Creek, USMC, died
on February 13, 1969. Tom volunteered for an important mission in Vietnam. Already seriously injured by gunfire, Tom called out to the men around him as a grenade dropped from the air. In one of those moments where time stands still, Tom yelled, "I've got it, Mac." He rolled on top of the grenade, knowing the inevitable outcome of his action. Tom changed the course of history for those serving alongside him that day in Vietnam, and for his family and friends at home who would work to immortalize his sacrifice. Lance Corporal Thomas E. Creek is the youngest Texan and Amarillo's only recipient of the nation's highest and most prestigious military decoration, the Medal of Honor. Tom's final words echo across generations. They are a rallying cry to never forget the price of freedom. A reminder that for the vast diversity and differences that make up the melting pot of Amarillo ISD, we are one, and we are stronger together. On behalf of your grateful community, we've got it, Tom.
Well, good evening, and once again, welcome to the commencement exercise for the class of 2023. On behalf of the senior class and all of THS, I want to thank you for your attendance. We also express our sincere appreciation for your support of these men and women over the last 13 years. Your efforts will be rewarded today. I am pleased to present our platform guests and seniors who will be participating in the program this evening. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Platform guests will stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. Starting to my right, Victoria Munoz, Senior Gift Committee Co-Chairperson. Brandasia Thomas, Senior Gift Committee Co-Chairperson. Mr. Don Powell, Member of the School Board of Trustees. Mr. Steve Trafton, Member of the School Board of Trustees. Mr. Doyle Corder, President of the School Board of Trustees. Mr. David Nance, Member of the School Board of Trustees. To my left, Mr. Doug Loomis, Superintendent of Schools, Amarillo Independent School District. Ms. Kayla Mendez, Vice President, School Board of Trustees. Mr. John Mark Ballou, Member, School Board of Trustees. Evelyn Hamilton, Valedictorian. And Michael Larson, Salutatorian. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to recognize the members of the graduation committee who worked hard to make this occasion a success. Please stand and remain standing until all members have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all members have been introduced. Ms. Brandy Ray, Associate Principal and Chairman. Ms. Jennifer Hill, Teacher and Senior Gift Chairperson. Our counseling staff, Ms. Emily Cook, Ms. Allison Farrow, Ms. Deirdre Long, Mrs. Christine Price, and Mrs. Crystal Troster. College and Career Center, Ms. Nydia Sotelo and Ms. Sierra Thurman. And our administrative staff, Mr. Matthew Hernandez, Mrs. Tanya Puroff, Mrs. Haley Villarreal, and Mr. Jared White. Could I please get a round of applause for these individuals? And lastly, will all members of the Tascosa faculty please stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you. And without further ado, please welcome our salutatorian, Michael Larson, to deliver his salutatory address.
Most of you probably don't know who I am, other than my name being Michael Larson. To you, I'm just a random guy. And to tell you the truth, other than being in the same theme park, I've been on an entirely different roller coaster. So I'm not going to stand up here and act as if I know each and every one of you and all the things that you have been through, because I don't, and that's okay. We have all had completely different experiences these past few years. The only thing I know we have in common is graduating, which is an amazing accomplishment. I mean, think about it. We haven't been working at this for just the past year or even the last 4 years of high school. This moment is the result of 13 years of work, some significantly easier than others. By no means was kindergarten the biggest challenge. 2 plus 2 was far easier than Mr. Bishop's class and less demanding than making the long drives to out-of-town football games. However, these struggles and experiences are what make us who we are today. I know for certain I would not be where I am without teachers like Mr. Knuckles. He is a large part of the reason I have decided to pursue music in college, and I see him influence others every single day. Honestly, many of our fine arts and elective teachers go by with not nearly enough credit. Mr. Lovell, for example, takes numerous students to state competitions every year while also successfully teaching speech and debate, oral interpretation, AP Seminar, AP Research, and AP Spanish 4. His work ethic is inspiring, to say the least. And through his dedication, he and many others have managed to reach so many students, helping them to find their passions. Even outside of school, we have people there to help us. I remember all the hours my sister and I would spend looking over essays or projects until we deemed them perfect. And I'm sure many of y'all can relate in some way. Whether it's our teachers, siblings, parents, or just good friends, I can safely say we all have someone that we can count on to help us through even the most trying times. I hope you take a second to recognize the people that have helped you along the way, and maybe find a way to not only appreciate them, but be that person for someone else. When it comes to school, I've been relatively lucky. I haven't had to work a job outside of summer, and I have older siblings who have been able to help me every step of the way. However, I recognize that many aren't this fortunate. I have numerous friends that have worked jobs for almost the entirety of high school, which generates an additional weight of stress and expectation. In addition, many of you care for your siblings and drop them off at school each morning. What I find so impressive is that you all still made it. We made it. Our class is full of persistent, hardworking, and determined individuals that will go and do great things, regardless of whatever standards we have faced. This next step in our lives, whatever it may be, creates a clean slate. Many of the mistakes or regrets you may have from high school don't have to matter anymore. This is an amazing opportunity to learn from them and be intentional with your future endeavors. Each and every one of you gets to choose who you'll be and where you go from here. I know I'm going to make the most out of this next chapter, and I sincerely hope you all do as well. Congratulations, class of 2023, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
And now I'd like to introduce Evelyn Hamilton, who will give the valedictory address.
Well, we're managing to graduate tonight, something that we were unsure of even just a few hours ago. And writing this speech was my last assignment of high school. And in theme with our past 4 years, I started it the day before it was due. I was stuck on how to properly start it, what to say to resonate with anyone, let alone all 400 of you. So, like many students and the occasional teacher, I turned to ChatGPT. And here's what it had to say. As an AI language model, I do not have emotional reasoning and am unable to make decisions for you. So I guess I will have to find my own words. And I want to say I'm proud of our graduating class. More than any graduating class before us, we have access to different perspectives. Something that I don't think gets talked about enough is that Tascosa has the most diverse student body in Amarillo. This diversity has prepared us graduates to communicate and understand like no other. Studies show that groups with diverse backgrounds are better at problem solving than groups of like-minded individuals. From your best friend to your most hated group project, in our 4 years, we have had access to a variety of perspectives that will continue to influence us and help us. Now, our graduating class is too large for us all to know each other. I can only assume some of y'all sitting in front of me don't even realize I went to school with you. But every person you did interact with is an additional perspective that, whether you know it or not, improved your understanding of the world. Moving forward, all of us are going to a new beginning. Different paths to trade school, grad school, or workforce that all begin here in this moment. You may not know what you want to do, and that is fine, because those that do only have a hypothesis of where they're going. My stepdad graduated with degrees in biology and chemistry, but now he works in IT. And my oldest sister is on what I can only estimate is her 50th major change, but she now has her graduation plan figured out. You may not have a plan, you may have one. Your plan might change over and over, but you found a place in Tascosa that fit you, and you will find it again when you leave. Each member of the class of 2023 has a different story. Our pasts and futures are unique to each one of us. The single constant is that we are all here now. We all graduated from Tascosa High School. We all know the smell of the 4000s hall and the struggle of trying to ensure our exemption from as many semester tests as possible. We all have some unfavorable memories of our time here, but our dysfunctional community got us through. And whether it be something learned, a mentor, or a friend, we have gotten something here that we would not want to give up. So as we take our next step, make it yours. Make your decisions, not someone else's. And with that, you will find your path and your place in this scary universe of decisions.
And now I'll introduce Brandasia Thomas and Victoria Munoz, who will present the senior gift.
Fellow students, friends, family, and faculty, Victoria and I are honored to present the 2023 senior class gift. We have been incredibly fortunate to have grown as students and individuals over the past 4 years here at Tascosa, and I would like to show our appreciation by presenting a gift that we hope will show others why we love attending Tascosa High.
As co-chairs of the gift committee, we would like to give the school an outdoor digital sign to be placed above the main entrance. The sign will display Tascosa's athletics, arts, academics, and celebrations. We felt that a digital sign outside of the school would provide an element of community to parents, students, and visitors of events at THS.
On behalf of the committee and the senior class, Victoria and I would like to recognize and appreciate the Tascosa administration for making this project possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandasia and Victoria. On behalf of Tascosa High School, I accept this gift with a great deal of pride and gratitude. Thank you. Now, sit back and enjoy the combined choirs, bands, and orchestras of Tascosa High School under the direction of Mrs. Tiffany Russell, Tascosa Choral Director, perform the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Beautiful, thank you. I would now like to recognize those students who have received special awards and scholarships. Graduates who are wearing the bronze cord, please stand. The bronze cord is worn by students who have earned the high distinction of being superintendent scholar for all 8 of their high school semesters. Please be seated. If you are wearing the white stole, please stand. The stole indicates membership in the National Honor Society. Please be seated. If you're wearing the purple stole, please stand. This stole indicates your membership in the National Technical Honor Society. Please be seated. If you are wearing the red honor cord, please stand. These students have achieved a 90 or higher cumulative average. Please be seated. If you are wearing the purple and white cord, please stand. These students have earned at least 12 hours of college credit and/or industry certification during their high school years. Please be seated. If you are wearing the orange and gray cord, please stand. These students have completed the AP Capstone Diploma. Students who earn scores of 3 or higher in AP Seminar and AP Research on all 4 additional AP exams for choosing to receive the AP Capstone Diploma. Congratulations. Please be seated. If you are wearing the Rebel Medallion, please stand. These students represent the top 10% of their graduating class. Please be seated. If you are enlisting in the armed forces, please stand. Thank you for your service to our country. You may be seated. If you completed the Diplomas and Degrees program from Amarillo College, please stand. A few weeks ago, she earned her associate's degree from Amarillo College. If you won a UIL medal for state competition in music, academics, athletics, please stand. Congratulations, please be seated. If you are a recipient of a scholarship, would you please stand? This group has been awarded $8,284,380 in scholarship money. Congratulations. You may be seated. Lastly, we would like to honor the top 2% of the class of 2023. These 10 students have the highest GPAs in their senior class. When you hear your name, please stand and remain standing until all are introduced. Please hold your applause. Sarah Englund. Noah Bellis. William Ellis. Ethan Evans. Evelyn Hamilton. Michael Larson. Jackson McLaughlin. Matthew Murray. And Ethan Rupener. Our top 2%. You may be seated. I am now honored to introduce Superintendent of Amarillo Independent School District, Mr. Doug Loomis. Mr. Loomis, I am very proud to present the 2023 Tascosa High School seniors who have completed all requirements set forth by state law and the Board of Trustees of Amarillo ISD. They have worked hard to obtain their diplomas, and we are anxious for them to receive them.
Thank you, Mr. Beasley. What a beautiful night. Let's give these graduates one more round of applause. As we look off to the thunderstorms to our east and a little bit to the south, I'm often reminded we never ask God to turn the spigot off in the Texas Panhandle, because anytime we can get rain, we need rain. But we are thankful tonight that the timing worked in our favor, and we're here tonight for such a momentous occasion. In just a few minutes, you'll receive your diplomas, and with that diploma comes a certain kind of freedom that only education can provide. Your education is yours. You've earned it, and no one can take it from you. With it, you can do, see, go, experience, and live your life. And I truly hope you do. For you graduates, this isn't the end. It's the beginning. So much awaits you. I pray that you will make good choices, and from time to time, check in with your favorite teacher, or maybe your favorite superintendent, who knows. We're so proud of you, and we look forward to hearing about all that you achieve. And with that, on the behalf of the recommendation of your principal and in accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, it is indeed my privilege and honor to declare you graduates of the Amarillo Independent School District. You may now receive your diplomas.
Will the ushers please come forward? Mr. Adam Cox, teacher, and Mr. Ryan Lovell, teacher, will call the names of each graduate. We will have two lines that will be steadily moving. In order for each graduate's name to be heard clearly, it is extremely important that we hold all applause until the entire ceremony is concluded. Ushers, please prepare the graduates to receive their diplomas. First group may rise. Come to the stage.
Zen William Bennett.
Braden Wade Keeter.
Brant Kaler Berryman.
Madeline Blake Kennedy.
Ethan Nathaniel Clark.
Micah Isaiah Lewis.
Malia Pauline Darnell.
Ashlyn Bree Perez.
Zamaya Yvette Dixon.
Linda Marica Perez.
Matthew Spencer Jurdy.
Peyton Elliott Preston.
Lily Jane Gowdy.
Colin Everett Reed.
Brendy Marie Green.
Beckham Joseph Smith Pinus.
Michael Lawrence Hagans.
Moses Nathaniel Soto.
Chase Allen Hall.
Liliana May Lynn Thomason.
Khalil Ward Jackson.
Lincoln Craig White.
Abulfatu Anwar Abdurrahman.
Andrea Marie Rodriguez.
Adam Taylor Aguinaldo.
Hunter Matthew Carr.
Christian J. Alanis.
Cadence Jalen Kesey.
Brian O'Neill Allen Jr.
Lincoln Four Keller.
Isaiah David Alvarez.
Layla Brianne Kelly.
Elijah Scott Anderson.
Panise Kamisi.
Sarah Elizabeth Anglin.
Justin Ray King.
Cameron Bryce Arredondo.
Keon King.
Jose Ricardo Arredondo.
Colton Ray King.
Emma Ann Baker.
Ethan Cole Kinnikin.
Brennan Kai Barnes.
Madison Haley Kosis.
Tayden Terrell Barnes.
Carly Joe Ketting.
James William Barnett.
Cashley Shay Lamberth.
Gabriel Jr. Barrera.
Amaya Irene Landavazo.
Devin Michael Barrientes.
Tanith Renee Lanham.
Micaiah Jameer Beecham.
James Isaias Lara.
Curtis Randall Beatty.
Michael Joseph Larson.
Elijah Nicholas Ballou.
Seth Lee Lawson.
McKenna Ireland Bell.
Jasmine Irene Leal.
Noah Martin Bellis.
Kevin Robert Ledoux.
Joe Angel Isaiah Bernal.
Boy Dot Leon.
Savannah Avery Berryman.
Abigail Tomasa Lira.
Rabia.
Michaela Marie Locke.
Caden James Birdwell.
Isaiah Danny Loera.
Corbin Nathaniel Black.
Jonah Matthew Lucero.
Caitlin Marie Black.
Sandy Mary Lou Lucero.
Lillian Dawn Blasey.
Amberly Jade Lucas Tenorio.
Michael Dominique Bonjour.
Yael Elaine Macias Holguin.
Max Edward Boone.
Jackson Nathaniel McLaughlin.
Maximiliano Boteo Tarango.
Aiden Taylor Martin.
Valeria Abigail Boteo Tarango.
Judea Darche Mark Martin.
Holden Trey Bowers.
Rosalind Ann Martinez.
Samantha Ann Boxwell.
Zechariah Samuel Martinez.
Blakely Indy Brandt.
Gabrielle Sienna Mascoro.
Darby Sienna Brandt.
Avery Madeline Mason.
Demaria Devin Brashears.
Kalia Tajane Mason.
Gavin Ryder Bray.
Kiana Jolynn Mason.
Samuel Ryn Bruton.
Charisma Shay Moss.
Jayara Diamante Brown.
Emma.
Anthony Joe Burkholder.
Van Nay Moy.
Talon Lane Burkhalter.
Cutter Lynn Maxwell.
Zoe Bray Bush.
Michael Jesus Mayo.
David Felipe Bustos.
Spencer Parag Merchant.
Avery Elizabeth Byler.
Naya Janine Miles.
Yanine Agustina Cabello Martinez.
Mason Bain Miller.
Aubrey Renee Kerr.
Victoria Azariah Morales.
Marley Elizabeth Cairns.
Vicente Garcia Monreal.
Kevin Emilio Caldera Rivera.
Valeria Monreal Morales.
Jocelyn Campos Cañas.
Corey Shamir Mosley.
Jose Francisco Caraballo.
Victoria Celine Munoz.
Eden Cardenas Valderrama.
Kendra Marie Nave Murray.
Leona Marie Carmona.
Matthew Daniel Murray.
Amado Ray Carrillo.
Espoir Namatiti.
Shakori Avion Carter.
Esperanza Marie Nanez.
Obadiah Anthony Casillas.
Yasmin Analicia Navarrete.
Soraya Eileen Castañeda.
Shane Amelia Neese.
Alexis Chavez.
Brooklyn Sierra Nguyen.
Lucas Sebastian Chavez.
Michaela Uen Nguyen.
Zoriana A. Marie Chavez Perez.
Sydney Tao Nguyen.
Hepsi Edith Chavira.
Sun Han Tuan Nguyen.
Michaela Alize Childs.
Maddox Austin Knight.
Dalton Zane Christian.
Karinzo Niugushima.
Chandler Ridge Clark.
Mary Cadence Noble.
Summer Nesia Clark.
Seth Calton Norman.
Tristan Don Clayson.
Walker King Norvell.
Cortland Bren Clay.
Crimson Jeree Nunn.
Amaya Dali Clemens.
Deja Kane Oges.
Cageman Debor Mikael Kofer.
Nathaniel Jordan Oges.
Calandria Runye Coleman.
Israel Obando.
Brianna Delight Contreras.
Amory Kejan Onamisi.
Michael Sean Cooper.
DeAndre James Ordonez.
Leilani Madison Marlene Cardova.
Aaron Alonzo Orozco.
Jake Strider Corrigan.
Kat Michelle Orr.
Andrea Nicole Coate.
Ruth Promise Ortiz.
Alejandro Raul Cruz.
Yahaira Beatriz Padilla.
Yesenia Inez Cruz.
Lauren Elizabeth Painter.
Riley Charlene Danielle.
Rosemary Boy Tally Parr.
Anam Kara Daniels.
Joy Rem Chin Parr.
Sar Bay Dar.
Gage Orion Pauley.
William Gregory David.
Ku Wa Pa.
Dominique Victoria Davis.
Nicholas Peregrino Martinez.
Miguel Ángel de la Cueva Perez.
Maximus Lex Perez.
Luis Isaac Deanda.
DeMarcus Joel Perkins.
Brenna Shea Decker.
Christopher Jeremiah Petty.
Miguel Angel de Leon.
Jade Emery Finsingham.
Naomi Faith Delgado.
Win Yamin Pugh.
Cherokee Haley Deline.
Brock Dylan Pilgrim.
Dale Anthony Baterna Descalar.
Yvonne Uriel Pena.
Jackson Thomas DeWitts.
Kamari Keith Pinkard.
William Charles Dickerson.
Levi Otto Podzemny.
Cheyenne Nicole Dinsmore.
Dariel Thomas Pollard Anaya.
Andrew Nicholas Dominguez.
Emily Sutherland Price.
Andrew Kai Dominguez.
Jaden Nicole Pritchett.
Scout Magdalene Dorman.
Anaya Jewel Proby.
Anna Marlon Dredden.
Daniel Adrian Ramirez Vieira.
Preston Robert Drury.
Aliyah Soraya Juarez.
Jacqueline Jean Duncan.
Jacob Isaiah Rascon.
Matthew James Duval.
Alexandra Marie Drazo.
Tykasia Denance Eggleston.
Crystal Shea Razo.
Haneen Bilal Mohammed Isawi.
Omar Alexander Rebayar Pineda.
Lainey Elizabeth Ellis.
Xavion Antoine Rector.
William Winslow Ellis.
Sasha Amaya Red.
Sierra Janae Emil.
Mi Ray.
Destiny Neve Enriquez.
Zephra Dayanara Reyes Gutierrez.
Juniper Janes Enzi.
Kendrick Jonathan Reyna.
Daniel Francisco Escamilla.
Gracie Leanne Richardson.
Diana Escobedo Lopez.
Alexander Sidney Rivera Bakey.
Marina Ebony Espinoza.
Josephine Avis Roberts.
Elizabeth Hope Estrada.
Zachary Deshaun Robinson.
Brandon James Evans.
Angel Brielle Robledo.
Ethan Ronald Evans.
Adriana Rodriguez.
Tamara Arnett Evans.
Celia Bernice Rodriguez.
Adam Earl Ewing Jr.
Francisco Rodriguez. Giselle
Hudson-
Anahi Rodriguez.
Hudson Pratt Ferris.
Joshua Anthony Rodriguez.
Aiden Luke Funnel.
Levi Beirut Rodriguez.
Benjamin Cyrus Fields.
Kevin Rodriguez Rivero.
Tristan Neal Fields.
Anaya Grace Ramos.
Fabiana Figueroa.
Elijah Amayas Romero.
Lily Ray Fleming.
Electra Grace Rowland.
Desiree Mariah Flores.
Ethan Cade Rupaner.
Leah Sophia Annette Flores.
Riley Piper Rutledge.
Mackenzie Eileen Flores.
David Ruvalcaba.
Marlene Destiny Flores Felix.
Walsh Jacob Sadler.
Violet Electra Flores.
Cesar Antonio Salas.
Grant Leo Flowers.
Emilio Salas.
Berkeley Renee Fortier.
Isabella Sage Salinas.
Caden Ray Fowler.
Emery Franklin Santiago.
Caitlin Page Franklin.
Tayer Sari.
Shelton Jane Freeman.
Kyla Nicole Sarles.
Keely J. Freemel.
Jordy Rain Scarborough.
Matthew Lawrence Gaines.
Janasia Amara Scott.
McKenna Love Gallego.
William Angus Scott.
Daniela Julissa Garcia.
Eliora Rebecca Seals.
Jesus Gael Garcia.
Sina Jade Sebron.
Joanna Garcia.
Maeve Oriana Selby.
Luis Moises Garcia.
Malaya Robrianne Shepard.
Sky McKinnon Garcia.
Echo Marie Cifuentes.
Lucy Cruz Garner.
Ruby Helen Sims.
Zan Marie Garner.
Ethan Keller Sims.
Isley Ann Garza.
Megan Andrea Sims.
Michael Israel Garza.
Natalie Nicole Cisneros.
Samantha Kate Gott.
Caitlin Marie Slater.
Jamar Lamiron Gilbreth Jr.
Anthony Ryan Smith.
Elisama Abigail Gomez.
Rebecca Lynn Smith.
Joaquin Eduardo Gomez.
Thompson Curry Smith.
Samuel Lee Gonzalez.
Zariana Alize Smith.
Jomar Gonzalez.
Gabriela Lisette Solis.
Samantha Joe Gonzalez.
Carla Paulina Soria Carrillo.
Attila Isaiah Gorecki.
Madeline Grace Spinherney.
Corbin Battles Graham.
Madison Schuyler Stewart.
Denicia Monet Grays Romero.
Aiden Dale Stinnett.
Cy Raymond Gray.
Nathan Alexander Stovall.
Cristabel Angelis Guillen.
Faith Madison Stratton.
Natalie Magdalena Gutierrez.
Andres Suarez.
Jaden Nicole Guzman.
Caitlin Renee Swinder.
Bella Ray Hahn.
Evelyn Hardy Teeple.
Samantha Nicole Hall.
Nevaeh Keandre Telford.
Evelyn Foster Hamilton.
Anaya Monet Thomas.
Treasure Jeanette Hancock.
Brandasia Levon Thomas.
Damon Walter Harmon.
Thomas Aiden Thorne.
Jet Lane Harris.
Allie Maria Threlkeld.
Ella Elizabeth Hastings.
Devin Ezra Tiarina.
Victoria K. Hayden.
Anna Theanie Tran.
London Raydon Heath.
Jordan Nicholas Tuttle.
Clara Caitlin Helfenbein.
Caitlin Elizabeth Underwood.
Adriana Lizette Hernandez.
Annalise Marlia Upshaw.
Dominique Hernandez.
Bella Mia Valenzuela.
Haley Isabella Dawn Hernandez.
Estevan Luis Valenzuela.
Heaven Lee Hernandez.
Xavion Cray Vasquez.
Samantha Kate Hill.
Alana Mackenzie Velasquez.
Sienna K. Hill.
Sierra Jade Venable.
Caleb Nathaniel Hillock.
Annalicia Marie Vences.
Ivory Anthony Hinojosa.
Aiden Noah Vinzor.
Lillian Hope Hodges.
Angelica Guadalupe Vrihin.
Philip Andrew Holland.
Valeria Victoria Vital.
Carson Dane Hollinsworth.
Hoyt Lane Waldrop.
Chloe Senna Holman.
Lily Ann Waldrop.
Levi Hamilton Homan.
Landon Henry Walker.
Kyler Taj Horn.
Ananda Ray Vallejo King.
London Jade Hudson.
Roman Diego Wallace.
Haven May Victoria Huerta.
Simone Victoria Warner.
Hassan Mohammed Hussein.
Elizabeth K. Watson.
Stephen Andrew Ingle.
Sean Allen Lee Weathersby II.
Dejan Keontae Ingram.
Manaya Alicia Williams Welch.
Noah Allen Inman.
Stephen Christopher Welch.
Alyssa Mackenzie Jackson.
Deja Janelle Wells.
Jordan Marquise Jackson.
Trinity Francis Elizabeth Wheeler.
Jacob Elijah Jean.
Madison Lane Welchel.
Nadia Grace Jeter.
Abigail Jordana Weltel.
Cheyenne Lynn Dale Johnson.
Kylie Marie Whitehead.
Devan Marquise Johnson.
Braden Anthony Cade Williams.
Jesse May Johnson.
Haley Eileen Wilson.
Michaela Imani Johnson.
Jacoya Mackay Wilson.
Talon Cal Johnson.
Kyan Charlton Winchester.
Javier Ignacio Jones.
Ryan Sloan Wingate.
Amani Zaire Josie Salas.
Remy Wolf.
Brianna Juarez.
Ian Harold Wood. Zariah Niley Wood Gutierrez. Kayla Ann Wright. Kyra Zane Young. Aiden Edesias Zamora.
Class of 2023, will you please stand? You deserve to be proud, and I am honored to have served as your principal. But please don't stop here. In future years, look back and see your time at Tascosa as a launching pad for tremendous contributions to our world. Strive for excellence in all that you do. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Senior cheerleaders, will you please make your way to the stage? Are we all here? Moving your tassel from right to left signifies that you are a graduate of Tascosa High School. Seniors, at this time, please move your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, the 65th graduating class of Tascosa High School, the class of 2023. Our cheerleaders will now lead us in our alma mater. I would invite the audience to be seated for the recessional to follow the alma mater. After the recessional, students will be near the very end, the north end of the stadium. At this time, please stand and join us in the alma mater. Lead us out, cheerleaders, lead us out.